Hello everyone. In this video I will be ranking K-pop light sticks based on my preferences. It's not like I matter or anything, but I've always wanted to do tier lists. Alright, enough about me for now and let's move on. The rankings I will include are as shown on the screen. Now the lowest ranking here would be Kick It, meaning the ones I heavily dislike. Next we have Not Today. This section includes light sticks that are somewhat decent but could definitely do so much better. The third one we have here is MMMH, which means they are in the middle. Pretty good but also quite A. After that we have the That's Litty section, as in the cooler light sticks. But then again, there are very few downsides to it. And finally on the top of the list we have the Shut and Take My Money section, which obviously means they are the light sticks I am willing to spend my money to and care for it like a baby. Okay, now let's actually get started. I will be extremely unbiased for this to make it as fair as possible. First on the list we have 17's light stick. I don't have much to say because it's pretty much self-explanatory. The design of the light stick is superior and I just know their concerts would look the prettiest. So we will be starting off strong and placing that on the Shut and Take My Money section because kings. Alright, next up we have GOT7's light stick. I honestly don't understand what it's supposed to be. It confuses me, though the second version is somewhat acceptable. But I'm sorry, I'll have to put that in Not Today. Next we have a.c.e. I think it really represents the group as a whole very excellently, but it could use some more color. Overall I really like it. I don't stand, but I'm going to put this one in the That's Litty section because they deserve it. Up next we have ikon. Their music and personalities are everything, but honestly what happened to their light stick? It looks like one of those baseball bats that got customized by a 10-year-old. I just know it could do so much better, and for that I am going to put this at the bottom of the list. Moving on we have EXO's light stick. At one point I kept on drawing the logo because of how unique it looks and the way it all fits into one hexagon. It's not the best, but I shall put that in That's Litty because I feel like it's a bit too basic. Okay, now we have BTS's light stick. I really love how it represents us armies as one, and by calling it an army bomb. The design is great and all, but pretty basic, so this will be the first light stick in MMMH. Next we have my ults aka NCT. I cannot express the amount of laughter I bursted while reading all the jokes the fandom made about the light stick. Just like EXO's. I like how the group name fits into its shape altogether, but I will have to put this in an MMMH tier. Now we have Stray Kids. One of the legends of 4th Gen emo. I adore the compass they placed and the design. Basically anything that has clear colors is a plus. If you look closely it's so much more prettier. But I honestly got bored of the colors, so I will add this into That's Litty. After that we have Cosmic Girls. At one point I was so mesmerized by the visuals of this light stick. It's so fucking gorgeous and I wouldn't mind spending money on it even though I don't stand, so you already know this is going on top of the list along with 17's. Now we have TXT's light stick. Most were upset, but like I mentioned in my previous video, it has a beautiful color and is very unique. I am convinced that anything text related is astonishing, so it shall go up to the top where it belongs. Finally we've got Blackpink. The first ever K-pop group I've stanned. I think the squeaky sound it makes when you use it is very cute. The colors never get bored and I feel cool owning one. But then again, it could use some more details, so I will place it in MMMH. Okay, on to gfriend's light stick. The logo inside of it also represents the group very well, just like a.c.e's. A bit basic and I'm not a fan of the color combo. So that will go to MMMH again. Moving forward we have Oh My Girl. Fuck, the design is everything and all, but it also could use some more color. Though I am a fan of monochromatic objects, this one is a little odd by presentation. But on the brighter side it makes me feel like a princess holding it, lol. So I will give extra points to that and place it in That's Litty. Next we have the Kings, who have just returned, called Shinee. I have always been a huge fan of the design. It could use some more details because it's a bit basic, but it's worthy enough to go to That's Litty again. Now we have Queen Chungha's by Ulrangbong. The top of it is unique as it isn't sculpted as a circular ball like majority of light sticks, and the little moon and star inside it makes it 10x cuter. Plus points to that, of course. Though I personally am not a fan of the color combo as well, but that could also go to that litty. At this point they are all going to that litty, lol, I'm joking. And finally, the light stick that I've been waiting for. The ateez light stick is also self-explanatory as it has a beautiful presentation and extremely unique details, and for that it is definitely going to shut and take my money. Now we have Astro. Honestly, I dislike the colors and it really looks like one of those free light sticks that you would find on a random concert that has been made in a span of 2 days. I know Fantagio could do better, so it's going to not today. And now we have Twice. Not gonna lie, it represents them well as it's a candy and candies really match their vibe. Extra plus points to that. But it's way too plain. Though I really like the way the light only shows in the corners of the shape instead of the whole thing. It's still going to MMMH. Next on the list we have Red Velvet's light stick. Can I just say I love the colors so much I cannot express it in words. Like I mentioned earlier, I like the ones that represent the group as a whole by adding their logo inside. And for that it's going to that litty because it could use a better shape. After that we have wavy. It's obviously similar to the neobong in terms of color, but I would prefer the neobong. The shape of this one is really weird. It doesn't show much meaning to it and it's very ordinary emo. Sorry boys, I love you, but it shall go to not today. And now we have itzy's light stick. Honestly, what the fuck, jit? Why would you give them a fucking circle? It's so basic and isn't very meaningful. Sorry, but if you place it on the ground it will look a lot like my robot cleaner. They deserve so much better, but for now it is definitely going to the bottom of the list. And now the final light stick I will be ranking today is Cravity's light stick. From the moment I saw it, I fell in deep love with it, I am not even joking. Every single design is so sharp and clear. The C inside it is so aesthetic. But I wish they could have used some more color because the group itself has a very colorful vibe. It will go to that litty once more. That concludes my video for today. Thank you for being patient with me and watching until the end. I will be back shortly with another video coming very soon. If you like it, please give me a subscribe if you're cool. You don't have to hurt, it would mean a lot. Anyways, that is it for today and I will see you next time, you cool people. XOXO. Tika's World.